Hey, what's up? I'm back. I know. We're just going to jump right into what this video is about. It is a Target Valentine's Day haul. I went online first and I made a list of the things that I would like to purchase in the store so that when I went in the store, I knew exactly what I was going to get and I wouldn't overspend. And I got everything I wanted, but one thing, there was a threshold blanket that I could not find. I went to two different Targets, could not find it. I don't know if during Christmas a lot of Threshold stuff was only sold online, and I didn't know that until after Christmas actually happened. So I don't know if they're doing that exact same thing with Valentine's Day or not. I'll keep my eye out for a blanket. It's really not that big of a deal if we do not get it. But yeah, and even with everything, I still stayed under budget, which was nice. So we're just going to jump into one bag at a time. We'll start with something really simple. I picked up red velvet pancake mix. They did have a different flavor or maybe two different flavors, but I felt like the other flavors were easy to make, and I'm just not good at making red velvet stuff. So I did pick up one box. I kind of wish I picked up more than one box so we can have it for two breakfasts, two mornings, okay? I wish I picked up one more box. I didn't. Maybe if I go back I will, but it's all right. Next thing I picked up was this perfect on-the-go snackle box. It's a snack container. It does have handles. I believe this was $15, though don't quote me on that. Maybe the receipts of one of these bags, but the price is not on here. It is hand wash only, it is not dishwasher safe, but I have an idea for what to do with this, and hopefully it gets done. Life has been anything but boring, so anyway, next thing I picked up is this mini egg pan. I hope that I use this way more than once. I've picked up things like this in the past, and I have never been good at getting the hang of these things. But last Christmas, I picked up a similar one from Aldi's, and I figured it out, and I figured out some tips and tricks. So I'm hoping that this pan will get used more than once. So yeah, picked up that. This Cupid was $10. They call it a flocked Cupid bust. Honestly, I bought it because it reminds me of my son. So this is going to be around my house. Did I tell him it reminds me of him? Yes, I did, and he thought it was the best thing ever. So, and it's pretty big and heavy. I'm not huge into flock stuff. After Christmas, I bought a lot of flock stuff last year and the year before that. And unless you take care of them perfectly, they do mark up. But it really reminded me of my son, so I had to pick it up. Oh, I did find receipts. I found my grocery receipt and the Target receipt. There is nothing on here for $15. The most that is on here is $10. So I'm going to say that was $10 and not 15. But I can't make out what some of these are. So, okay. Next thing I picked up, I actually went back the next day to find this because when I went the first time, it was completely empty where this was supposed to be. Everything else was restocked, but this part was completely empty. And I felt like somebody probably came and a reseller came and bought them all because they're adorable. But luckily I went back the next day and they just didn't put them out at that time. So this was $5. It's the Bullseye Valentine's Day dog. I'm not huge in the Target. I didn't need the Target slippers. I didn't buy them. I don't need all the Target logo stuff. I'm not that big of a fan. But this dog was too cute to pass up. So I did pick him up, and I believe there was like a Target shopping cart too, full with Valentine's Day stuff, ceramic. But he's the only ceramic guy I picked up this year. He's too cute to pass up. Really is. Okay, next thing is some dish towels. We always need new dish towels. So this is the bow pattern, and it came with a stripe pattern. And they were $5 for the two. You never can dry your hands with these. I feel like they're just more for decor than anything. But I don't think I have Valentine's Day towels. So I added those to the collection, and then I also picked up these. It says something on the bottom with some cherries, and the second one is more cherries. Now, I have a question. I've asked a lot of people this. Do you associate Valentine's Day more with cherries or strawberries? I'm so curious because I just realized this year that there's a lot of cherry stuff out for Valentine's Day, but I always associate it more with strawberries. But I don't know. Maybe some people associate it more with cherries. I'm so curious about that. Then this was at Bullseye Dollar Spot, that part. This was for $5. This is a heart-shaped bowl But I think when it rang up as a Dutch oven. That's what it rang up as. $5, $5. So it is what it is. It's food safe, microwavable safe, and dishwasher safe. It's oven safe up to 350. So that's kind of low in my opinion. But 350 is fine. We'll figure it out. They did have them in white. I picked it up in red because I like red better. White marks up really easily. So we picked up one of these, and it's a pretty nice size. Okay. Okay. I picked up one of the birds. They had three. They had one dressed as a teddy bear. I don't know what the red one was dressed as. I picked up the pink one because I thought the pink one was the cutest. It was $5 and it has a envelope with a heart headband. I get why some people collect these. Oh, and they also had like a chocolate heart box filled with little mini chocolate birds. Not candy. They just look like chocolate. I get why some people collect these. Oh, and it actually has the year on the tag too. I get why some people collect these. I don't go crazy for them. If there's one that I like for any holiday, I'll pick it up, but I don't have to have the whole collection. Either way, super cute. And I believe Walmart made their own line of these also. So we'll see. I haven't been to Walmart in a minute. I went for food shopping last week, but I did not look at their Valentine's Day stuff. I got what I needed and I got out so that I wouldn't go over budget. But I'm sure I'll be in there soon looking at the Valentine's Day stuff. I'm very thankful that my Walmart stopped checking your receipts when you leave the store because that's honestly why I stopped going there. Is because every time I left, I felt like I was being interrogated. They would not only check my receipt, but they would price check some of the stuff on the receipt with their app. Like, what? Anyway, I'm happy that they stopped doing that because that was giving me crazy anxiety. And I know some people were telling me, tell them no, refuse, just leave. But I'm not that type of person, okay? If somebody yells at me, I'll cry. Anyway, I picked up two of these spatulas. Whatever this brand is, I don't know if I've ever seen it at Target before. This CWC Cook with Color. I love their Valentine's Day line. I think they did it so well. So I did end up picking up this pair of spatulas. It is hand wash only, just like everything else from this line, but they feel really well made and they feel like they're gonna last a while. So I was excited for this. Next thing I picked up, and they did have these in two different patterns. They had them in hearts, which is what I picked up, but then they also had them in lips. But I'm not a huge lip Valentine's Day person. I don't know. I don't like the pattern for some reason. So I picked up the hearts. It's 6 on-scented taper candles. And I picked these up because last year I picked up 2 candle holders and I remembered that. So I picked up some of the candles to go with them this year. I'm just hoping that they fit because next to these was different candle holders and they looked a little bit bigger than what I bought last year. So I'm hoping that these are not going to be too big for the ones I already have. My kids are home from school today because it's a snow day and I hear them moving around a lot and I feel like it's only a matter of time before there's a knock on that door asking me probably what's for lunch. I mean, they're teenagers. They're old enough to get their own thing, but okay. Yeah, they're old enough to get their own lunch, but sometimes I ask them not to do that because I have things set for lunch. But no, anyway. So we got some candles. I hope that they fit the candle holders that we bought last year. All right. I kept going back and forth about these. I put them in my cart and I said I'll decide. And then by the end of the shopping trip, I said I'm just going to get them. These were at the Bullseye spot again. I think they were $3 each, and I did get one of each color. They're just glass jars. They are food safe, hand wash only, and not microwavable safe. Here goes the pink one though. And they're glass. They're really nice. They are really, really nice. So we got the pink one, the red one. I was only going to get the red one to begin with, but then I was like, oh, but they kind of look cute together. So here goes the pink, the red, and the white, which has a heart on the top. So these two have different shapes on the top, but the white has a heart on the top. How could you not just get the collection? Ooh, oh, I was so excited to see this. I did not see this online when I seen it in the store. I tested it out. I held it for a little bit. I walked around with it for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. They also had this in red. I only picked up the pink one. Look at that cup. But then when you hold it, it's so nice to hold. You can hold it in all different ways. Like, I love that. I love that. And I was gonna get the red one to begin with because I like red, but I felt like I had a lot of red stuff, so I went with pink. But like, absolutely love this cup. It was from Threshold. It doesn't say the price. If I find it on the thing, I'll let you know. $5 for this cup, and I absolutely love this cup. I really, really do. I'm so excited to use it, and I think that the handle, the indent, was a really good idea. So I love that cup. I know I picked up two of these because they only came two-pack. I have 4 people in my family. These are heart ramekins. I think I picked up a different color too. These are in white. They're microwavable safe, oven safe up to 350, and dishwasher safe. Thank goodness. It's $3 for two, and I think they're going to serve us really well because I constantly make things in here, and I use them also for other things. Like I'll cut up fruit for dinner, and I'll put a little bit in each one for each person. So I use it for more than just like bacon with, but they're pretty deep and they seem really nice. So I'm happy to have them. You can never get enough of these little containers. Yeah, here goes the red ones. So we have red and white. Needs to be clean, but there we go. And we will use them again for more than just baking stuff and making stuff in there. The last two things that I got for right now, and again, I don't plan on buying any more from Target unless I find the blanket, were these heart tumblers with straws. And the reason why I went for them, even though my kids are teenagers, is because they are dishwasher safe. If they were hand wash only, I wouldn't have went for it. But they are dishwasher safe, so I did pick up two red. They also had it in pink, but I picked it up in red. And yeah, my kids are teenagers, but they still love little things like this. So I didn't mind doing that for a season. I don't know how long they'll last because they are plastic, and I couldn't even figure out how to open them in the store. Oh, well, that wasn't hard at all. Yeah, I don't know how long they'll last with my teenagers, but I thought they were really cute and too cute to pass up. So that is our Valentine's Day haul for now. I don't know how much more I'm going to buy for Valentine's Day because we are on a really, really tight budget. I would really like to go to Home Goods, but I know if I go, I'm definitely going to find something. So I don't know. We'll see what the rest of the season brings. We're still a month and like a half out from Valentine's Day, so we'll see what the rest of the season brings. But until I see you in my next video, I hope that you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.